Brian Leith with Leith Heating and Cooling. Today I'd like to go over the sequence of operation of a gas-fired furnace, from the time the thermostat calls for heat to the time in which that call for heat is satisfied. When a thermostat calls for heat, it sends a signal to our ICM module. Our ICM module is also referred to as the ignition control module. It's like the brain of the operation. Once this signal is received from the thermostat, it starts a sequence that goes through the different stages that a furnace has to take in order for it to run properly and safely for the occupants. The first thing that takes place is the induced draft assembly is energized. Now this induced draft assembly is also referred to as a vent motor or an exhaust motor. And its job is to draw air in for combustion and exhaust that air back out. It does it on this particular furnace. There's an intake pipe over here on the side that you can't see right now, but I will show a little bit later in another video. It will draw air in through the combustion chamber, through the different heat exchangers, and then back out the exhaust pipe to the outside. It knows that all of these are safe for operation, being that nothing is plugged up or blocked by the use of a pressure switch. This pressure switch most of the time does operate on a vacuum. So once that negative pressure is drawn and it meets the specifications of the manufacturer's switch, it will close. When it does close, it will send a signal back to our ICM module. That will then start the warm-up period for the hot surface igniter. Now the hot surface igniter is back behind this combustion panel, and I will be removing this in a later video and showing you where the igniter is and how it operates. But once it starts to glow for a certain period of time, the ICM will then energize the gas valve. The gas valve will then allow gas to flow through it, igniting all the burners, and that is then sensed by the use of what we call a flame sensor. This flame sensor rectifies the signal and sends a signal back down to the circuit board, letting it know that the burners are lit, everything is ready to go, and you can go ahead and start the timer to operate the blower, which is down here on the bottom of the furnace. Now after a period of time, that blower will operate. Now normally there is a return duct that comes down along the side of the furnace, and a lot of times there's a filter slot in here. Once the blower comes on, it will draw air down through the cold air return, through the filter, removing any particulates from the air, bringing it across the heat exchanger, and delivering it up through our supply duct to deliver warm air from the home. Now once the home is warmed up and the thermostat is satisfied, it will then disconnect the call for heat, and the furnace will start a sequence in which it is going to shut down. The first thing it will do is de-energize the gas valve. The gas will stop flowing, the burners will go out. The ICM module will then start a timer in order to shut the blower down. Now that could be anywhere from 60 to 90 to possibly 120 seconds. It will then continue to blow air through the home, delivering what's left inside of the furnace, also cooling down the heat exchanger, and then at that point the blower will shut off, and then that is a complete cycle for a heating system. I appreciate you watching, and you have a great day.